Hey, today we're going to be talking about fan pages and how to increase engagement on your fan page. It's Lisa Ruth here from New York. I'm excited to share this with you. So what I'm showing you right now is my profile page, and we're going to start here for one key important thing. So people need a way to find your fan page pretty easily. And if they're finding you through your personal profile, you want them to be able to locate your fan page pretty quickly. So page as uploading yourself, you're branding yourself, okay, because they're going to come to you first, and then you can promote whatever product or program or service or anything. I mean, any service work-oriented business can really use this methodology. So you want to create your fan page in that. All right, so fan pages are, and Facebook in general, there's some key things that you want to know about how Facebook actually works. Okay, Facebook is a social networking site. What that means is what's put in front of people on Facebook, the more people like it, the more people interact with it, the more people share it, and the more comments you get on it, the more Facebook's algorithms say, hey, what this person is doing is creating something that the audience likes, okay? And so Facebook's one sole purpose is to put content in front of people that they want to see, okay? So what you want to do with your fan page is you want Facebook to recognize that what you're putting on your fan page is being liked by many different people. Okay, so, and this way, Facebook will then take your content and continue to put it out there. Now, it's true that promotional posts do not get a lot of engagement. Okay, so when you're posting a replicated website link to sell your product on your fan page or on your personal profile page, people are not liking that. They're not commenting with that. They're not interacting with that because it's selling, okay? And posting your link, or you're posting your products, or you're posting your service, and you're inundating your, your audience with that all the time. That's why you're not getting the engagement that you're looking for. Okay, so what we're learning is to network with people, to figure out what they like, to get them socially engaged in what you have to offer and what you're doing. And this way then that engagement, okay, so for example, let's say you have 10 to 15 posts where it's fun things. You're asking your audience questions, you're posting, a silly picture and asking people to caption it. There's fun things that you can do to kind of get people liking and commenting. What happens is Facebook's algorithm says, hey, what Susie Q is putting out there is really valuable. So that on the 15th post that you put out, Facebook already recognizes, hey, posts 1 through 14 have high engagement. This person's putting out good stuff. Now when you send out a promotion for your product or your service, stuff, okay? And so you're getting a free ride with that promotional piece, and that's where the selling comes in. That's where people go to the link because they're like, wow, you've provided a lot of value. You've, had a lot of engagement. And so I just wanted to kind of start there on how Facebook really works, and then now let's get into some, specifics on what you can do in order to get that engagement up. So exposure. Exposure is huge. Okay, how do you get exposure starting from the beginning? What you want to do is a couple of tips. Anytime you post, when you post on your personal page, you can link and tag your own fan page. Okay, that's a really quick way for people to just, it's not the content that you're going to be, the post that you're going to be putting out is no quote or some, those work really, really well. and you're going to tag your fan page on there so that it gives exposure to the fan page, okay? The other thing is you want to make sure that from your fan page, you can go and engage in other people's posts. Okay, so you want to make sure that from your fan page, I'm going to show you just a few from myself, where Gary's one of my favorite media entrepreneur, marketing. I mean, he's just really he's just you know, a go-to person. So what you really want to do is find some other pages that you really like and go and interact with their audience. Okay, so here's a post. I'm just going to show you a quick example. Here's a post from Gary from November 12th. You know, he's got 28,000 views. He's got 615 people liking this, 180 shares. He's somebody that has the numbers of people that you want to interact with. Now, what I typically do is I will interact in his posts and comments, and I'll reply to things. I'll like things people say. You want to be as authentic and genuine as you possibly can be. Okay, that would probably be my number one tip, is don't comment and like somebody's stuff if you don't really like it. Okay, because that connection between the two of you isn't real, and then that person, you know, more than likely when they reach out to you, you don't really, you know, you're not meshing. Okay, so you really want to hang out with, and you really want to comment on really good posts that people put up, or really good comments that they put up in someone else's thread like this. You want to be able to, you want to read through, and yes, it takes time. Okay, but if you do this 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. I'm a stay-at-home mom with 2 kids. I've got a busy schedule myself, but I make the time and I plan the success. Read through some of these. Whichever ones, you know, hit you the most, you want to like it and you want to reply to whatever they're saying. And again, be genuine, super genuine about it. If you really like what the person had to say, you know, I definitely recommend going over and following. And you can see I've already followed a lot of people in this thread because that's what I do. Gary's one of my people. So I might have a hard time finding somebody that I haven't followed yet. But that's what you want to do. You want to engage with an audience of people that that shares your same message. Okay, so Gary's one of the people that I resonate with. He may not resonate with you, but you want to find another. Again, you want someone that has a live, active audience now. Okay, so if you're going to people's pages that they don't have a recent post and they're not having some of these numbers, then it's not going to give you the exposure that you want. You want your likes and posts and comments to be in a live, active situation. Okay. Another tip is starting your own like ladder on Fridays. So like ladders with a bunch of people that have similar interests as you. People want to voice their own pages. They want their pages to have exposure as well. So if you offer your fans on your page an opportunity to share something about what they're doing, they're going to be engaged in that. They're going to want to participate in that because it's going to give them a platform in which to do that in. So you want to make sure that you're allowing your people to voice their, what they're doing and engage their audiences into what you're doing. And when you invite people to do that, they're going to be more than happy to, like I said, be sharing what they have to offer. So I did mention caption this, and it's just funny. My personality lends itself into, if I can make it fun and light and happy, then that's what I'm going to do. So you can find pictures anywhere. Let's see, fun Fun, wacky.